All right, so at the beginning of the year, I stopped watching all Madden content creators on Twitch, on YouTube, people that post money plays, ultimate team pack openings. I gave that all up and I just played the game by myself using the worst teams, playing regs only, man. And I started to notice that the fun was returning to the game for me personally. I can't say for everybody else. You might have a blast watching people rip packs, but there was no pressure on the grind for Ultimate Team, ripping packs, trying to get all the new, there was none of that, man, okay? None of that, none of the craziness with crazy overall teams. It was more of a mental thing where I just say, you know, I let it all go, man, and we'll just play and we'll just see what happens on the fly. And the fun started to creep in. So, Madden 26, the official reveal trailer, right? This is what you see on your screen. The reveal trailer dropped out of nowhere. Now I haven't been keeping up with none of the news or nothing like that, but I started to feel excited, man. Like, damn, man, okay, we get to do this in Madden 26. It's about time, right? I started to feel personally excited for the trailer. And you guys know how Madden does their trailers, right? They're hype. If you look at this right here, it says includes optional in-game purchases, includes random items, game engine footage, some camera angles adjusted for trailer use, not all images appear in game. So it's like, okay, that's fine, okay? Like, I know there's some cinematic things that they had to do for the trailer. So then I started watching the trailer and then I started to get hyped. So that's what we're gonna do, man. If you haven't watched the trailer, go watch it before you do this. It's on the Madden page, it's on the IGN page. Go watch it if you haven't seen it. I'm sure most of y'all have already seen it. But we're gonna go ahead and watch this. And this is actually for the first time I was like, you know, I'm gonna make a video about it, talk about how I feel. But I feel like this is going to be, let's just see it, man, okay? I may have to cut the audio, copyright purposes. Okay, I like this part right here. I don't know if they've shown this in other Maddens, but this right here with the entrances is kind of dope. I'm not gonna lie, this looks like the Vikings one, right? It is kind of dope, I won't lie to you guys. Oh, I like the sounds. Years of NFL data. All right. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, okay? Seeing this one time in game, then you see it 4 times in game, then you see it 10 times in game, the repetitiveness just ruins it. You wanna skip it. Trust me. All right, I don't wanna see this every time I'm gonna play. Let's just get right into the damn game, okay? And that's, I think, is gonna be most people when they play Madden 26, right? You're gonna wanna see it a couple times, but then you're gonna need to be able to shut it off or get past it. You feel me? So, my phone was ringing, I apologize. Power the realest Madden ever. Hold up. Okay, the gritty. Okay, this must be the camera angles they're talking about. Wait, hold up. That was real Mahomes, wasn't it? Real Josh Allen into game Josh Allen? Oh, okay, I see what they did. They're using real footage and then blending it in with, so to make you think, bro, right? This is real game footage. I mean, this is real game. This is like the real game, or is the graphics getting that good? I doubt it, but it looks like they're going from here, from a real game to the fake game, or the Madden game. So right there to the Madden game, which already you could tell that it's just, you know, it's decent. It's all right. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's look at graphical wise. Decent, right? Decent, but for what we have on consoles now, I don't know, man. Okay, I don't know. I think if we're in the next gen, maybe, I mean, it looks decent. What I'm anticipating is, what does the crowd look like? That's what I want to know. What's the sideline look like? Okay, the golf, that's his own signature throw. Let me rewind that back real quick, man, because that was pretty tough. That's pretty tough. Oh, that's gonna happen to me a lot. Okay, went from real game to that. Oh no. Oh no. Don't tell me y'all are trying to promote that as a feature, bro. Because if this is happening to me again, I'm gonna be pissed, bro. Okay, I'm gonna be. You're not promoting that as a feature, slipping and falling in the rain and snow, bro. Please don't tell me, because I already know when I'm up or I'm on a win streak, I'm slipping and falling every other play. I'm not doing that, man. All right, I want it out of the game. I want all that out of the game. I will sacrifice realism for gameplay, especially in comp mode. Comp mode, none of this has a place. Simulation, yeah.
And you see it there, whiteout conditions remain in effect as we are
Is this what they do every year where they show the weather? Like, they're making it seem like this is the selling point, the weather? I mean, it's cool for the Timmies, the kids, right? I mean, that's dope. That's probably be it. I'm not gonna lie. That right there with Saquon Barkley, I'm willing to bet. Maybe like, you know, maybe not a lot, all right? Not a lot, but I'm willing to bet that ability, that animation, besides regs, is gonna be locked behind a paywall in Ultimate Team, man. You're gonna have to have an ability, bro, to actually activate that, man. But in regs, it's gonna be free. I could be wrong though. I could be completely wrong. I mean, I like this. The presentation, people have been complaining about the presentation in Madden. It looks like, look what we're just popping out to. Mascots. I'm looking in the stands. Still looks like PS2 graphics, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, hold up, man. Was that my guy, Andy Reid? Was this the Mexican Andy Reid right here, bro? This looks more like Charles Bronson than it does Andy Reid, son, okay? That's what this looks like. This guy looks like he speaks Spanish, man, okay? It's like he's giving him the play calls in Espanol, you feel me? Like, can we get an Andy Reid that doesn't look like, you know? Come on, man. Like I said, the graphical features, same Madden as always, a little bit of improvements. Presentation's a lot better. All that's kind of tough, not gonna lie. But was there of course the bundles got it, but was there a part where they showed the crowd, man, okay? I need to see the crowd. Hold up, let me skim through this real quick. I think I missed it. It's probably toward like the beginning, man. Let's come back a little bit. I gotta see the crowd because I feel like the immersion is the most important part of this whole thing. And I don't see, it's like they don't let you see it, bro. It's like they're blurring it out on purpose. Don't blur out the crowd, man. Let me see the crowd. Let me see these guys, bro. I mean, that's all tough. Yeah, no, they're not gonna let me see it. I thought I had saw. Now, being that we watched this and it's a nice trailer, I want to assume that the crowd still looks like Nintendo GoldenEye character graphics, bro. The crowd does, okay? So I know, because if the crowd was better and was more immersive, it would be the focal point of this. It wouldn't be the weather. It would be like, hey, the immersiveness of the crowd. So we know that the sidelines and the crowd are still going to be the way they used to be. Maybe a little bit better on the presentation, but other than that, I don't see it. They're probably going to adjust colors and settings and stuff like that. Maybe come up with some BS buzzwords to try to sell you on the product like they do every year. But like I said, I want to see pursuit angles, right? I want to see that. I want to see zone breaks. I want to see all that, okay? I want to see how hard it is to throw a pass. Are incompletions and overthrows and drops, are those going to be a problem this year? Are we going to have the fumble problem back where you guys remember I don't remember what Madden it was, man. Was it Madden 18, 17, where it was like 10 fumbles a game? You guys remember that? I don't remember what Madden it was, but it was tough back then. But here's what I feel like is going to ruin the game. There is already, because they didn't really show you nothing here, they just showed you weather. I can almost guarantee that the comments are going to trash the game, because me personally, I didn't see nothing special besides the Saquon Barkley move. Maybe a couple flips here and there, bunch of cinematic stuff that has nothing to do with the gameplay. People want to see the gameplay, but it is a reveal trailer. You can't expect much. We won't be able to know until they do the deep dive. But let's look at the comments now, son. And here we go, man. They put more effort into the trailer than they did the actual game. We already know it's true. So the main new feature is slipping on rain. Breaking news, these visuals you were watching will not be in the actual game. And that's what's got me worried, right? The trailers always look dope, and then the game comes out and it's right back to a 1-star rating. Madden developers be bringing back ish from 15 years ago and think we don't notice. Crazy, almost every Madden game is $1 at the game store. They still have those generic players on the sidelines. That's what I was talking about right there. I just said that. That's what I mean. We We need the total package, man. You guys gotta, the crowd needs to be immersive, bro. Like, it's gotta be better. It's gotta be better. Last time I got a Madden game was in the PS2 days, and that streak will continue. Damn, son. Can't wait for Angry Joe review. It probably is going to be another bad one. Joe review is gonna do. He's gonna do another bad one. Okay, my favorite part of Madden is waiting for the Angry Joe review. Okay, yeah, boom, boom. The realest Madden ever. Didn't they say that last year? Did they say that last year? Because that would be tough if they did. And 1 second in, I can already tell it's trash. I'm looking for a comment that actually pumps the game up, and I haven't seen one yet. The worst game series of all time. Developers need to make a AAA title and dump this trash. Imagine paying $80 for playing the same game for 15 years straight. And he's got a point, because how long was the bunch meta going on? And the dollar meta, how long was that going on? For years. How in the hell do you go back in graphics years in a game so many times? Worst franchise, man. It didn't feel like anything graphical was special, right? But I don't know, man. You're gonna have people like the people that pander to EA, or EA's own people that are creators that push the game. They're gonna talk highly about it. And a lot of the people drink the Kool-Aid and they follow. It's crazy. Same old stiff movements. And this brings me to what I was talking about, the pursuit angles. What are they gonna do? Huh? If I call a blitz, if let's say I call overstorm and it's a stretch, are my blitzing angles, are they gonna stay the same, or are they gonna realize, oh damn, cancel blitz, let's shift to the side? Probably not. It took 20 years for EA to make a game that resembles that Xbox 360 trailer. Waiting for Angry Joe now. So it's been 21 years, but I stand by my statement from 2013. Please make a comeback, NFL 2K. Damn, man. Years of exclusive NFL everything, and still looks like Madden 15. Damn, son. I mean, they're kind of cooking right now. I've used, okay, this might be the realest comment. I've used the exact same scheme to get in the top 100 every year of Madden for the last 7 years. This will be no different. And here is your, not really the problem, but one of your problems. See, this is what I agreed with, and this was a feature that I thought should have been implemented to the game, was formation fatigue. Once you use bunch so many times, it should be like red and you shouldn't be able to use it. You should be forced into something else just to keep the game fresh and keep you guessing. However, people do scheme, and I understand that, but this is what I'm talking about right here. Everybody, well, the thing is, meta, once a creator runs the tough stuff, everybody's gonna run, and they're gonna run it every single game, man. You guys remember when it was Gun Monster? So they brought Snow back and added signature throwing motions. Tell me why I'm paying $70 for this game again. When will EA understand we care about the game? Is there any good comment in here? In-game footage for a new reason. Now, let me take you, because I want to do a review, okay? And this is what I mean. Let me school you guys to the game real quick. This is exactly what I mean right here. In a neutral setting on IGN where there is no Madden loyalty to the channel, everybody's going to tell you the truth, okay? There is no good comment here. This kind of like not really uplifting the game. He's just stating the obvious that people will still buy the game no matter what. But that's not really praising the game. None of these. Okay, so now I'm going to go to a creator, okay, that EA pushes, and I can almost guarantee you that the comments under are going to be hyping the game up because people will drink the Kool-Aid. It's kind of like a cult following where anything they say is gold. So right here, trashing. Let's go ahead and go to, who's the guy that does it? Eric, right? Eric Rayweather. This guy right here. This right here. I had watched like half of it. Watched half of it, but I didn't read the comments. I wanted to save it for this video. So we're gonna read the comments, right? And I can almost guarantee you with the same review, because I wanted to do like a review video of what they say in here. That's what I want to do. I'm gonna do that video next. But I wanted to read the comments because I want to, even for myself, I want to test it, okay? I want to see what the Kool-Aid drinkers are saying. Now, remember what we just saw. Now let's see what the Kool-Aid drinkers are saying, okay? Real halftime show, weekly recasts, broadcast packages for different primetime games. They did it. Looks like the mods put pressure on Madden. I love it. See, College Football 25 gave the blues, and it's good to see what competition does. It's not really competition. After more than a decade, we now have mascots in the game. This guy's kind of like, it's more like sarcastic, I guess, sarcasm. You know how Kyler Murray, okay, crazy that it took them 9 years to recognize the edge position. Kind of a compliment, kind of. It took so long, but finally having different presentations for TNF, SNF is so exciting. Like I said, this is gonna get too repetitive. You're not gonna like it. Looks like EA is listening and adding more immersive changes. Nope, the crowd. Sidelines in the crowd. They need to completely restart on catching physics. Okay, so this guy's kind of, all sounds cool. Hope the traits and franchise are dying. Hope that never comes true, man. Bunch for wishful thinking. That's all it is. One thing I wish, wishing, just skip those comments. The quarterback authenticity they promoting sound great, no cap. You told us the truth. Always believe Rayweather. This hasn't this guy been hyping up the game for how many years, and it still sucks, bro. Come on, guys. I won't believe it till I see, but this Madden might actually be a good game. Don't give it what anybody says. The new Madden is like Christmas morning. So you see how two different sides, right? You have the cult following, and then you have the neutral people who already know. They already know. They already know, bro. They already know. Nah, man. Hell no. The only way, you don't believe none of these guys. Don't believe the comments. Don't believe none of these guys. Wait till you play the damn game yourself. And then, right? And not only, you can't just judge it off one game. You got to wait till you go on win streaks. You got to see if your team decides they're not going to play defense that game because you're on a win streak, right? You have to go through it before you can give a review. And that's why either or, I can already tell, look, the best Madden trailer in years. You guys are hyping up the trailer is insane. You get what I'm saying? Hyping up the trailer is insane, bro. But just like that, like I tell you guys, man, don't believe anyone, man. Anyone about the game or any critics. Play it yourself. I don't know how to tell you that, because if you're done with Madden, you're not going to spend the money to play it. What I would recommend then is watch a creator play it. You can even watch my gameplays, man. I'm going to tell you the truth. All right, this last Madden sucked. Okay, it sucked. Not gonna lie, it was decent, but it still falls into the sucks category. There's really nothing that I liked about the game, honestly, and it's all because I have a sore spot for professional QBs not being able to throw a 5-yard pass. Or it sucks that every run was 4 yards, a 4-yard gain or touchdowns, right? It sucks because pursuit angles on blitzes couldn't recognize that it was an outside run and stop the blitz. Instead, they just keep going with their mission straight down into the A gap while there's someone running a stretch to the outside, right? Stuff like that. It pissed me off when you're throwing a pass and the zone breaks on the superstar safeties predicted you're throwing already zone break with you, as the minute you threw the ball, they zone braked. Things like that, man, right? But then again, I don't know how to fix it, right? It's a game, requires coding. I can imagine it's difficult, but you've had so much time, son, so much time to master it. And we still have crowds that look like PS2 graphics. Now, I don't know if you can fix it. Maybe that's too taxing on CPUs or whatever. I don't know how that works, man. But like I said, it may have to be built from the ground up. A guy might be right in the earlier comment. What do they mean mascots are back, bro? See, this is the problem. They should have never left. Mascots are back. How long did we go without referees? Madden has been putting in work the past 3 years. It looks like Madden is finally looking back to, if it's in the game, it's in the game. Nah, man, you like I said, you guys judge it yourselves when you play it. That's it for me, man. I'm gonna probably watch that video and do a review on the what they're talking about, and I'll keep you guys updated with my own honest takes, man. Like I said, I can't judge it. Here's my final take. I'm already expecting failure, but I'm hoping it's better, and I won't know until I play it about 5 days. After 5 days, I think I can give you guys an honest review, okay? But right now, I expect it to fail. I'm hoping it doesn't, and I'll get back to you to confirm whether it's going to be a failure or it's not, man, okay? And I'll tell you guys right now, it's going to be hard to move us if there's a game-breaking glitch or bug in the game. You guys remember fake screen wheel? Whenever stuff like that's in the game from the jump, kind of hard to say this game's awesome when that happens. Now, am I guilty of promoting all that? Of course, right? Get the views and stuff. I don't really give a damn about the devs and them. They never looked out for us. Why the hell do I care? I'm going to show you guys whatever I see. If you don't use it, they're going to use it against you. You might as well learn how to do it. Get what I'm saying? Protect yourself. Drop a like. Love you guys, man. Peace.